What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Connor on Chain. So lots of stuff happened in the market in the last 2 days. This market never has a dull moment, I swear. So if you guys are familiar, we had this coin pump out of left field called Tron Bull. Apparently the infamous, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Clashius Clay ended up calling another meme coin, but there is a lot of negative light about this coin and shit going on behind the scenes with it. And I'm not here to, give my full opinion on anything related to this, but, in my opinion, just seems very, very inorganic with things behind the scenes, things going on with this stuff, and just honestly, the coins that this dude talks about, when there's a blatant exact coin that's already been out, I think longer than this one. To me, it looks like just a copy, literal copycat of the same exact coin. But again, things like this happen. Huge pumps. So outside of any negative light, you got to give any credit where it's due for massive moves. And it's held up somewhat well. I mean, maybe not if you jumped in around 300 million, which is insane. But we've seen a ton of rotation on Tron, on Solana, and it seems like just people are just trying to jump into any and every chain right now, trying to catch like that next major winner, And in my opinion, still for meme coins, I firmly believe Solana is going to be the outperformer across the board. And it doesn't mean that none of these other chains are not going to get attention and continue to get attention, but at the same point, guys, I think consistent rotation across all these chains is just crazy. And I like to find different stuff on new chains. I usually like to be degenning left and right, but lately I've been focusing a lot more on conviction, or more so conviction slash stronger coins, mainly on Solana. Because again, I know for a fact a lot of that rotation that people go out of, aka when they leave Solana, to try out on Tron, on Ton, on all these other chains, they'll end up coming back to Solana. Because again, Solana is still one of the strongest blockchains alone, just for the cycle as far as upcoming gains, in my opinion. But we may see that completely change, with some of these newer chains, right? But I'm going to bring up another two coins today that I still have a ton of conviction in, that I think are going to run very hard. I actually dropped them on Twitter today. But we got Lockin still sitting in between the range of about 8 to 10 million, upwards 20 million. I would say that this is a very, very good area to start accumulating some Lockin. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Just a random dude talking on the internet, giving my opinion, right? But I think Lockin has a ton of potential going forward on Solana. This community just does not give up. They're consistently showing up every single day. And I think the mind share, at least from what I'm seeing on my own timeline and Twitter, Lockin mind share is just absolutely huge. And it's been just going almost up only, outside of dips here, down here. Me personally looking at it, I would kind of say that this is mainly sitting in its own hype phase, has come down and has now finally been accumulating, mainly because of the fact that we were in a kind of a Solana season all the way from April, May, June, July. Meme coins on Sol were just blowing up for months, right? But I think with the market pullback over the last, few weeks here, definitely slowed down on all narratives. And it's almost given a clean, nice reset to a ton of charts, ton of projects, especially meme coins that, were consistently just non-stop going up. So again, Lockin here looks very good in my opinion. It's probably going to range, probably going to bounce. It's not going to go straight up from here. I will give you that 100%. It will not go straight up from here. So keep that in mind. But as far as, again, accumulation, and then you wait for that next high because that community is there and they show up. Guys, that's how I play meme coins. That's how I've been playing meme coins. And that is how I'm going to be playing it the rest of the cycle. You know, you want to find coins that launch that have great communities. You know, however long it takes for this hype phase to end, you know, it could, for Lockin, you know, it kind of took, this is the longest I think I've ever seen it. Outside of here, I would have said is probably this whole thing, but just smaller. But then it went into another leg up, came back down again, and now it's reaccumulating here. So again, we'll probably see this come back down at least 10, 15 million, bounce a little bit. But if we do get Bitcoin, ETH, Sol to really make a new high fairly soon, within the next few weeks, maybe even like a month from now, you know, and it could be shorter, I don't know. Maybe we just see some God candles in the next 3 days, you know. That's what, obviously we all hope for that, right? But again, Lockin I think looks great for long-term accumulation. This is not, you know, I don't like to talk about coins on this channel just for, you know, quick in and out. That's not the kind of thing I focus on. Even for meme coins, you know, I know most people are looking to catch a 50x overnight on meme coins, but I just firmly believe even long-term, meme coins have the most growth ahead of them, especially on Solana right now. You know, and if you treat it like a long-term game as well, instead of, you know, certain narratives, you're making a 5x, 10x, 15, maybe some of these great meme coins, if they get good mind share, can pull way more X's than certain narratives going forward. That is why I consistently still cover meme coins, and mainly, honestly, it's been culture coins, you know. Those have been, you know, some of my favorite coins that I've been finding consistently, right? But yeah, I mean, I've been talking about Lockin for a long time as well. Pretty sure all the way, maybe in July, August, well, early August, yeah, but it seems like a great time to finally be jumping into it. And so the other one I do want to cover today, same exact thing as we got Sigma. So Sigma, same exact thing, a culture coin. Chart has been in up only, it was in up only for about a month, or not even, maybe a couple weeks here. Had its drawdown, you know, finally continued. Let me draw this out here, just so you guys understand, like, you know, how I look at certain coins. If you haven't, I'm gonna link a video above somewhere. Watch this video on how I read. It's not really that complicated. You know, when it comes down to it, focus on a higher time frame, like a 4-hour and a daily chart. If you're consistently seeing higher highs, higher lows, let them play out. Let them, again, keep it going. Let it play out. Let it keep going up. Because at some point, when you miss, or let's say you buy into this hype, the first week, first few days it's out, at some point, all of this is going to just dump down. Right? No matter what coin it is, every single coin that I've seen that has long-term potential, they have all done this. There's not been a single coin that just consistently goes up and stays up and then goes down. Other than, I mean, I think even WIF would be the exception, but after I think about it, I think WIF literally did the same thing when it launched as well. Went down came up really hard, came down hard at one point, and then almost reset at an entire move. Almost every single meme coin with long-term potential will pull this. You know, in Sigma right now at 8 million, you know, I've given out a range of maybe 10 million to 5 million. So 5 million to 10 million would be a strong accumulation range for a project like Sigma. And again, one of the main reasons is, again, it is a culture coin, which if you guys don't know what a culture coin is, it's different than just like, you know, an animal JPEG. It's a lot of these coins are just very prominent in today's time. And most of them just are not actual animal coins. They're not dog coins, cat coins, you know, character coins for the most part. Some of them are. I mean, outside of MOG, though, MOG is the definition of a culture coin, if you're not familiar, which is why I've been preaching it for over a year. But outside of that, guys, Sigma looks very good. It might bounce. Keep in mind, it will probably chop in some sort of range. It's not going to just go like this. It will not do that. If it does, then, by all means, take those gains, But in my opinion, it's going to just range. It's probably going to come back down sideways. But again, this time frame, this span of time, no matter what it does in this span of time, right? This is where only Solana and Bitcoin is going to matter. Because if we get the Bitcoin chart, in this span of time from late August all the way through mid-September, what if Bitcoin makes a brand new all-time high? It goes like this. Okay, what do you think every single meme coin in existence is going to do? Well, not even just Bitcoin. If Bitcoin, then Solana, every coin that's sitting at a low is going to do that. What if Bitcoin does this in this same span of time that I'm talking about this coin? What if Bitcoin goes like this? Has another huge dump September 7th, random guess, right? This meme coin might go like this and it's going to trend down, guys. Everything that I talk about is going to stem from Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana. So always keep this stuff in mind. That's why I literally like to bring it up almost every video, because the whole market literally moves based off of them, right? But this is why I'm telling you guys about a accumulation range for a lot of coins at this point. Because again, if we see a lot more downside for Bitcoin, again, in the short term for another few weeks, this is where it could trend down, right? If Bitcoin goes down another 10, maybe 5%, 8%, 10%, where do you think this coin's going to go? It's probably going to bounce up and down. Maybe it goes all the way back down to 5 million, aka the bottom of this range. Maybe it goes under, sweeps back up above. But then, right on the other side of that, if we see Bitcoin make a new high and it goes crazy, then this is going to completely break out of this range to the upside, probably have a little bit of bounce before it just goes parabolic, So that's always the risk that I talk about on the channel, specifically with meme coins too, because they don't have anything actually backing them. It's not like utility coins. It's just strictly community and basically who can get out the fastest, who can get in the fastest, Meme coins just trade a lot more volatile and a lot differently than a lot of utility coins. That's all I'm trying to say. Just be very cautious. But these are just some newer ones. I know I've been talking about Lockin for a while, but I think just on our next major sweep into the upside for Sol, ETH, Bitcoin, I think most of the coins that I've consistently talked about on Sol are going to have huge legs up, including, some of my main conviction like Retardio and Mumu. I think they're going to have massive legs up. And then the smaller alts like these that I've covered easily will go up a lot higher than that because of how small they are in comparison. So keep that stuff in mind. Have fun aping on some brand new shitters if that's what you guys are consistently doing. But like I said, I like to focus on longer term coins that are accumulating, even if they're very small in not micro cap, but small in market cap. Because like I said, I think the long term for some of these coins is massive returns. I guarantee you will make a lot more money holding good coins that have a very bright future, that's gone through the ups and downs, literally just holding it for a 10x, 50x, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x, then consistently aping a lot of brand new coins. I think it's a lot easier, a lot less stressful. And again, personally, that's just how I play the game. And again, like I said, I linked that video at some point on how I, consistently read meme coins just from like a chart perspective, cover it fairly in depth and not crazy, but gives you guys a general gist of exactly what I look for with meme coins, how I look at it, and that's mainly what I want to cover with this video. I think these two just have a ton of potential. I think Lockin, Sigma, those can be big hitters going forward. I think it's going to take time for Bitcoin ETH Sol to sweep into new highs. So outside of that, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.